Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I want to ask you, how are you doing with your recent paycheck for your budget? Good? Better? Girl, I forgot about my budget? Or honey, what budget? All right, so let's check out how I am going to be managing my budget alone with also my sinking funds and saving challenges, guys. So please stay tuned. So first thing, let's get it together. Bring my little sleeves down, get it together. So first things first, let's set the mood for this cash stuff. And so what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be lighting my Roseforever candle. This was in my last video, guys. So just to give you a little update on this, y'all, I have been burning this thing for a minute, and it has a total of 150 hours. So burn time. So I'm all for it. And the company I get it from, this right here, I got it from Amazon. I'll link this little lighter. I really do like this little lighter. I'll link this one too. All right, there we go. Of course, I shouldn't be holding it up like this, but yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, there we go. I was struggling. Okay, there we go. All right, let's cut this baby off because we don't need it anymore. All right, so just to give you some more deets on this candle, it smells so good. This is Vanilla Musk, and this is from Roseforever. And I would definitely be sitting this on my Thanksgiving dinner. When we have Thanksgiving dinner, I'm going to be sitting this on my candle because this is what we got. So Rose New York is actually a New York based company. Just to give you a little update, they do have the roses that also last for like a year, and I still have my roses, and they are having like an awesome Black Friday sale and for Thanksgiving. So there's no code needed. You just go to the website, guys. I'm telling you, be sure to check them out because I am also going to be definitely getting another candle, but I do have all of the details in the description box for this beautiful candle. So just go check it out. So y'all, now that we set this mood, this candle is just, it's just, I don't even know the word for it. I don't even know the word for it. All right, so let's go ahead and let's start checking out what we got going on for our budget. And I am going to be first, we're going to go to November. I'm going to be checking out my monthly bill tracker. I don't have enough room right here. I need a bigger desk. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be doing is checking out my monthly bill tracker. And this right here is just what I do to track my bills monthly. I don't do the yearly one because, like I said, my bills change every month. They're not all the same. Some things are the same, some things are not. But I like to have it where I can see what I'm budgeting for and what I actually did and paid for. So just going to go through this and update this just real quick. So we have Discover. This was already paid because the payday was on the 22nd. Xfinity, $75. That was for this payday to 22nd. That's an automatic payment. And then after school, I think I get a free week. So instead of this week, probably use it for next week. So next week probably won't have an amount for daycare because you do get a vacation week. And since he goes to 2 daycares, I totally forgot that we used the free week for the other daycare, and we still had the free week for this daycare with after school. So that worked out perfectly. So I'm going to use that week for next week. And the 29th has not come yet, so that will be an automatic payment. So I'm actually not going to do anything here because this is more like a real life tracker that I use for my budget. All right, so this is last week's paycheck budget. Will last bi-weekly, and this is going to be for this week. So before we hop into this budget here, we're actually going to be counting my cash, and the amount we're going to be stuffing today is $283, and it looks like my money is a little bit backwards and out of whack. So let's get this money into gear here. Let's see what we got. This is all over the place. And then we'll count it real quick. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, so we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Did I miscount that? Hold up, hold up. So we got 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83. I don't know why I was thinking that I was supposed to have 293. We got 283. Y'all, I had a moment. I don't know why I count that back over. I was thinking we were supposed to have 293. And I literally just said 283. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So we're going to actually put this over here and get rid of that. And put this over here. I forgot I got the little lighter thing. I was letting that cool off. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is when I do my paycheck budget, I always check to make sure what my income is. And income is $1,300. And then we have rollover, which is $23.40. And remember, it was actually supposed to be $123.40, but $123.40, but I did take money out for groceries because seriously needed it. So that's why I have a rollover of $23.40. And then I did sell something on Poshmark, and I do sell on Mercari, and I do get points back from Rakuten. You can look at all of those. There are affiliate links in my description box. I do get kickbacks from that, but those are ways that you can earn extra cash if you have things like in your closet that you don't use, or if you don't feel like going to your local Plato's Closet, or you don't feel like doing the consignment stuff. You can just pretty much just put it on there, open up a little closet and sell your things there and just ship them out. All right, and then we have my actual income was, it was $1,300. I'm just going to round it up. It was like a couple cents off, so I'm just going to pretty much round it up. So we have $23.40. So this will be actually the same. So we're going to add, so we got $1,300 plus $23.40 plus 30. So we got $1,353.40. So $1,353.40. All right, so that's what we have for that. All right, so now what we're going to do is basically take our bills that are pretty much due. This is like a check ledger. These haven't actually happened, but I like to make sure I take it all out of my account so that I know that that money is not mine. So Discover actually did $160, and then for Xfinity it would be exactly $75. It would be exactly $75. After School $90, and then Gym will be $82. So let's go ahead and subtract these amounts. So there's no overage or shortage. And this is the 22nd. This will be the 24th because that's automatic. After School 26. Gym will be 29 because that's automatic. All right, so we got minus 160. So that's $1,193.40. Minus $75. So that's $1,118.40. Minus the 90. So $1,028.40. And then minus the $82. All right, so this is what I have left to play with. So 946.40. And then I'm going to add these up because these should be the same. So is everybody ready for Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving? So we're just doing like just regular, kind of like not the traditional. We're just doing the regular like burgers, hot dogs and stuff like that. It's a little bit different how we planned it. It is what it is. All right, so that's how much our expenses are going to be. So let's go ahead and see what we have for savings. This is an HYSA. So for the HYSA, I do like using it. I use Ally. It gives me about a 4.0% interest rate. And I also get to utilize the buckets by name. So I can say like, hey, this is for vacation. This is for tires. This is for emergency. This is for regular savings. So I do get to name those, but it's all in one account. Now, for those of you that are Now, I do have all of the information about Allie's savings account that I use in the description box, because I know I get a lot of questions about people asking me, hey, what is, not Allie, it's Ally. I keep pronouncing it wrong, Ally. I'm sorry about that. And I do have the information down below. So a lot of people do ask me what is an HYSA. I do get like emails and messages about that. So an HYSA is short for high yield savings account. So it is pretty much a savings account that earns a higher interest than the average interest rate. Sorry about that. So while the average return on a traditional savings account is just sometimes like 0.46 or like 0.1 or even lower than that, some HYSAs offer rates over 4% or they offer rates over 5%. So it all depends on what it is. So it's commonly offered by online only banks and then also some credit unions. So those are places, if you're trying to look for like one that you don't have a minimum balance to get the rate, that is one that you can choose, because Ally, it doesn't, so you don't have to have a minimum balance or a buku bunch of money just to get that 4% rate or that 5% rate. So it makes it a lot easier for you to kind of maximize if you're just building up your savings. All right, so that's what that is. So now I have $100 as actual, and that's what we're doing. And then we have emergency is 50, and that's exactly what I have. So I got a total of 150. Now what I'm gonna do is, if you can see here for my savings challenges, I'm gonna skip a little bit different. So I'm going to do $30 for my emergency savings. So I'm going to go ahead, because we're already on the emergency savings, which I have is this box here. This is a reusable box. I'm always thinking of different like little ideas. This is going to be a starter emergency for $500. So with my Ally, if I want to put it in there once it's fully finished, I can just put it there and then do emergency 500 savings. I can have it in a bucket, and then I can know exactly what I have. So today we're actually going to be doing $30. So I am going to find a 30, and then we're going to stuff $30 for that. So we're going to do 20, 30. So we got 20, 30. So we're going to put that in there, and then I need to take off a 30 calculator button on here. So we got 30, and then we're going to do, I'm just going to do this one here. All right, so that's that one. All right, so we are done with our emergency savings. So let's move on. All right, so I am actually going to go 946.40 and subtract the 150 from this. So we have $796.40, and then we have Lowe's, which is $40. Payment. So we're going to go ahead and subtract the $40. I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and move over to our cash envelopes. Later over here, I don't think I need it. So these aren't envelopes. These are actually dividers. I do like using these. I do like the envelopes too, or the binders. This is a little bit less bulky, and also I am able to kind of, when I'm in the checkout line, I can kind of go through it and kind of look through it, so I don't have to pull all my envelopes out. So let's go ahead and see how much we are. I think these are pretty much out of order, so I'm going to put these in order. So groceries, household, so they'll be a lot easier. Chris, Joe Beans, gas. Oh, household and groceries, I did put those together. Eat out, personal. Okay, so these should be in order. All right, so first we have Aiden. So Aiden will get, and I did do a sweep through my dividers, and I did have some cash, but by the time I did this video, I had deplenished all of my cash that I had. So the first one we're going to do is Aiden. So I can just actually do a line here. Aiden, we're going to do $20, so we're going to do 2 10s for that. All right, next, I'm going to scoot this over a little bit. Next, so that'll be $20. Groceries, I'm not going to get anything for that because I did take $100 and I did get some groceries from my buffer. So that money is back in that account. So that's going to be left in there. So it's kind of like a wash. All right, next I'm going to do Chris. So we're going to do $20. So I'm going to do a 10 and 2 5s. So 10, 15, 20. I wanted to say 10, 20, 30. All right, so, oh, I'm gonna put this to the side real quick. Crisp. All right, let me do this. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna skip down to groceries. Oh, I'm gonna skip down to household, because household and groceries, as you can see, I did put those together. So we're actually gonna do $25. So I'm gonna do a 20 and a 5. So yeah, 20 and a 5. We're gonna put that, and then we're gonna do crisp. All right, next, Joe Beans. I made me a coffee bar. So I really don't need Joe Beans, but I just do this just in case, to have it, just in case if I don't, or I'm not able to make any coffee. But y'all, I've been making coffee like a barista, whatever that is. All right, so next we got gas. So gas, we're going to do 50, and we're going to do just a $50 bill for that one. So that'll go there. And eat out, we're only going to do 30, because we got a lot of groceries, and ain't nobody got time to be eating out. So expensive. So 10, 20 is so expensive, but it's good. All right, next we have personal, and personal is going to get $25. So we get a 20 and a 5. So this should be the same as this. So we're going to do, what did I say, 20 and a 5? Yeah, 20 and a 5. So that is for personal. And we got extra cash. So I think that should be good. So I'm going to put that there. All right, so we're going to put our money. And that's why I said it's more discreet. There. All right. All right, so that's all our money. And then when we go in the store, we just do this. Or you can put them in alphabetical order. I just do it that way. All right, so next, what we have, oh, let's go ahead. Was this 75640? I think I kept the amount. Did I keep it? Yep. All right, so we're going to go ahead and subtract. This would be 178 minus the 178 here. All right, so this should give us 578.40. Now we're going to do sinking funds. So like I said, I'm starting my budget over, so I want to make sure that I start over. And when I start over, I want to make sure that it's actually like meaningful and not just starting over just to be starting over. You know what I mean? Okay, so next we have car property taxes. So car property taxes, I'm not going to worry about the balance because I have them on my cards. So I am restarting this. The car property taxes, not all states have it, that I'm finding out from you guys leaving comments. But a lot of you do. So, because some of you guys say, what is car property taxes? And I wish I would be saying the same thing, because that would mean that I would not have any car property tax, right? So they break them in 2 payments, so yearly. So you have a payment in June and a payment on December. So I've already sent the payment for December. So I am working off of this year's balance. I'm just kind of using it as to go by. And I've already started for next year. So, which will be due June 5th, 2025. So I'm going to just add $15 to that. And I do have that, my increments that I wrote down. I have it. Let me show you guys. Let me show you. So I do have it here of the increments that I have for here. So that's how I figured out what I'm going to use. All right. So we're going to do a 10 and a 5. So, and then we can go ahead and mark off a car, because each car is going to be $15, as you can see. So I've already pretty much figured it out what I need. All right, so that'll be 15. All right, next we have, we're not doing prime, brakes and tires. We're going to add $20 to that. So brakes and tires, so this I am starting all over. So all of these are starting over. So we're going to add cash. So we got 10. Oh my gosh, 1025. Here I go doing it again. Last time I did September or October. And y'all were like, oh, so we going back. So we got $20. So that'll be 15. This will be 20. Okay, so we got 20 there. And we'll put that in brakes and tires. All right, next. I got $1. What am I got $1 in here for? What? Oh, this is crazy. Okay. I do not know why I have a freaking $1 in there, but I am actually going to put that in my Kawaii bill bag in a second. All right. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay. So we're going to add cash. We're just going to work with it. So we got $11.25. So we're going to add $20. That is crazy. So that'll be $20 for that. All right, so next we're going to do nails. And I do have money in my nails because I have put money in there. Because I do need to get my nails done after doing my cabinets. They are freaking ruined. But my cabinets are nice. Oh gosh, y'all see that? Don't be an extra here. Okay, so we're going to add cash. And we got $11.25, $20. And then that will be 20. All right. Nope. That will be 42, Tina, not 20. All right, so we're going to do a 20. So we got 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Yes, ma'am. All right, so we got 42 for that. All right, so this extra dollar here, so that will be $75. So we're going to go ahead and subtract that. So I'm going to do minus $75. So that's $503.40. Okay, perfect. And then, oh, we can go ahead and do this because we've already added that to my emergency. So we're going to do $30. So we should have $473.40 left in our buffer. And let me add this to my, I didn't even think I was going to be using this today, right? That just happened. Okay, so we're going to be adding $1 to this. So let's do that, $1. I need to get more 2s. I need to get some 50s, some 20s, and some 10s. I'm tripping. All right, let me make sure these, I already have some 10s, but some 2s, not 10s. Yeah, I need to do some of the bigger bills. I did some 5s, but it's okay. All right, so we can put that to the side, back where it was. Okay, so, oh, let's go ahead and check our math. So I'm going to close this up. I am pretty much done with this. And let's check our math here. So we have income, which is 1353.40 plus. Not plus, subtract. Let's do sub. So let's add all of our expenses. So we have, all right, so we got 407 plus 150 plus 178 plus 75. So this is my thing before I plus 30. I want it to be like, make sure like I take and be like strategic and kind of break them up. Usually I'll just leave this empty, but I need to start focusing on doing my sinking funds and kind of breaking things up better. Minus 840. All right, so we got 1353.40 minus 840. What? Okay, wait a minute, y'all. We got an issue here. Something's not right. Do y'all see the error? The error? All right, let me make sure I got this right. So 407 plus 150, and I'm not editing this out of here. 40 plus 178 plus 75 plus 30. I don't know how I added that wrong. Yeah, I'm not editing that out because all these budgeting things, they're not always perfect. So y'all, y'all saw. Let's try it again. 1353.40 minus 880. I'm like, what? Okay, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it ain't always perfect. I don't know what I did, but you know what? We fixed it. Okay, so this is how much we have left in our checking account. So we are pretty much done with our budget. So this seems like it took a long time. I don't think it did, but this right here will help me know like how much I need to pay for my everyday bills, non-negotiables, how much I got for savings, lows. I know people say you're supposed to pay yourself first, but I don't know. Because if you, tell me what y'all think about paying yourself first. Let me know what you think. Because if you don't pay your electric bill, you ain't got no lights. If you don't pay your car payment or whatever, you ain't got no car to get to work. So those are like, if you don't go to work and if you don't get groceries, you know what I mean? I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think about that, about paying yourself first or whatever, whatnot. I don't know. All right, guys. So thank you so much for chilling with me, and make sure you check out the Roseforever. Y'all, this candle is, look how it's so beautiful. It smells so good. My office smells so vanilla musk yummy right now. But make sure you check it out because they do have a Black Friday sale that's going to be going on, and like I said, no codes needed. If you have not already hopped over to my Instagram and my TikTok, is called 𝗗𝗓𝗏𝗏life, and then my website is www.pinkcloth.co. And then, like I always say, until next time, guys, peace.